So for story number two, this is a story of my high school graduation, but it's actually more embarrassing for Damian than it is for me, I think. When I graduated high school, I had this really great plan to have a cheeseburger thrown to me on stage before I went to get my high school diploma, and then I would have taken a bite of it on stage after it was thrown to me. So we went through everything at graduation, and there's 3,000 people watching. I come up and I look out into the crowd for my cheeseburger, and it turns out Damien ate it. So I was up there really with nothing to do, and all I could really do in response was give a Hulk Hogan, kind of muscle thing, and it was really embarrassing and really stupid. So that was my embarrassing part of it. But later that night, I kind of got Damien back. Our high school had an all-night graduation
I
party.
got myself back just fine, actually.
Right after graduation, we had an all-night party at the high school, which a lot of schools have, where you have, you can play sports and, all activities and stuff like that. Well, while that was going on, Damien was with our friend Mike, and he went over to our friend Tanya's house, who lived close by to me, and they proceeded to start drinking. They split about, I think, between 10 beers. They each had 5 apiece. And then Mike brought a bottle of Goldschlager, which I don't know if Damien had ever had before that night.
Actually, I stole that from my parents.
Okay. So when he got the Goldschlager, Mike started drinking it with his hand on the bottle, so he wasn't drinking any of it, but Damien ended up drinking 3/4 of the bottle. So once he did that, he decided he had to go to the bathroom, so he went outside behind Tanya's place and started to go to the bathroom, and the thing started feeling kind of warm, and it looked down, and it turns out that he pissed himself. And that was just the beginning of his fun.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
So when that was done, he came back in the house. Then he said that he had to puke. And at this point, I was with them because they actually came to pick me up from high school because it's more fun when you're partying.
That was not a little bit.
We came back. He said that he had to puke, so we gave him a bucket. He proceeded to fill the bucket twice. And after the second time, we really thought he had no more use for us for the rest of the night. So we just sort of brought him outside in the back and kind of dropped him off in the backyard and just kind of let him hang there for a while.
My next memory is waking up in Marty's basement the next morning, still fully clothed, with shoes on. His mother came down the stairs, flipped the lights on, and all of us with hangovers were like, "Turn off the lights!" His mom's like, "You guys were drinking, weren't you?" "No, just turn off the light."
Vampires.
And then, unfortunately for my dentist, I had to go see my dentist that day, and I'm sure that was not pleasant for the dentist. So that's about it.
All right. So that's story number 2. Another $100. We'll give you story number 3. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.